everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Maddie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my August favorites and not so favorites video. I am posting it a little bit early just because I don't know if I'm gonna have time to film it here soon. But I figure anything new I find now would go into my September favorites. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like things like makeup tutorials, shopping hauls, unboxings, probably some random stuff as well. I am very new to YouTube, so to show my appreciation to the people who have supported me thus far, I will be having an appreciation giveaway very soon. Like, I'll be filming it in the next week here. So with that being said though, it is for subscribers only, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you guys want to do fun things like that with me. Woo, let me apologize for my hair first and foremost. We have some natural lighting here for you guys today. So I don't know if I should start with makeup things or we're gonna start with our favorites first, actually. So I'm gonna start with a lip care product. This is in my August favorites. This is the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub, and this is in Blue Raspberry Sucker. Guys, the only problem that I have with this is that I can't put it on my lips without eating it. But his lip scrubs in general have always been really good. I feel like this is my favorite flavor thus far though. And really guys, it just smooths out your lips. Like when I use these lip scrubs, I notice an actual difference with my lips when I use them daily. Sometimes I'll use it 2-3 times a day. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is, oddly enough, a makeup brush, which is really just weird because I just put up a foundation how-to video within the past week. And I literally said probably in that video a few times how much I don't like makeup brushes, like foundation brushes. But this one has, seriously, I've been using it all the time lately. Like, I use it more than my beauty blender. This is the Sephora Pro Foundation Brush. And it's limited edition. It's the ones that have all like the strawberries on it. Guys, I don't know why I love this so much, but it's so smooth. It applies everything so flawlessly. Like, it's not streaky, which has always kind of been my problem with makeup or foundation brushes, is the streakiness that it... Sorry, my dog. I heard my dog and it scared me. I didn't know what it was at first. But that's my biggest issue with foundation brushes, is the streakiness that they leave, that feeling, that texture that they leave on your face. But this doesn't do that for some reason. It's really soft. It applies things very smoothly. It was limited edition. I think that's adorable. All those little strawberries on there. I love it. I actually have 2 makeup palettes in my favorites today. This one will probably not come as a surprise if you've watched any of my other videos. This is the Kylie Cosmetics I Want It All palette. And I just, honestly, I like how everything blends in this palette together. I have been obsessed with that blush. Confetti's the highlighter. Cheers is the blush. And it's just like a nice, like soft, subtle baby pink color. And honestly, I just think everything again blends out beautifully. I love the looks that I've created with it thus far. So this is a winner. I have been using this like nonstop. So the second palette that is in my favorites is the Melissa Michelle and Ulta palette. Melissa Michelle is a YouTube beauty vlogger as well, obviously much more popular than myself, and I really like her. And I think that the reason I wanted to put this in my favorites is just because I was pleasantly surprised with this palette. Not because like I didn't trust Melissa Michelle, because I think she seems like a very sweet and honest person who would, you know, work hard on something like this. I just don't ever personally like Ulta brand stuff. It's just not my go-to. So that was the part of this that kind of made me iffy, I guess. But honestly, all the colors blend beautifully. The shimmers are gorgeous. Like, sometimes I don't even feel like I need to spray Fix Plus on them, which is surprising sometimes. I just actually tried the highlighter for the first time today. That's what's on my cheek. And again, guys, we're in natural lighting. There's no ring light or anything like that on me. So, you know, the only thing I wasn't like super crazy about was the matte liquid lipstick, but I did really like the color. I just didn't think it was as long lasting as my other matte liquid lipsticks, but I still like it. I've still worn it like many times, so this was a real winner. I've been loving this lately. Okay guys, so the last thing in my favorites, this is something that I actually got a couple of months ago in my Birchbox. And I had to pick up a full-sized version of it because it just has done wonders for my skin, my dry skin. This is the Vasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic, I can't even say that for some reason, face rejuvenator with microderm crystals. So it's an exfoliating cleanser is what it is. And when I first tried this, I have to say, initially putting it on, I was a little thrown off because I feel like this is going to turn so many people off to it, but just hear me out. Putting it on your face kind of feels like rubbing sandpaper on your face a little bit. And that part to me is not super pleasant. You definitely want to be gentle when you're putting this on your face. But because of that initial feeling of like rubbing sandpaper on my face, sorry, my nose itches. I honestly thought it was just gonna be too rough on my face. I thought like my skin was gonna be raw. I thought that it was gonna be super red for days after. But guys, I use this probably 5 times a week. It's not too rough on my skin at all. Like my skin, my dry spots, and my nose and everything. If I feel like my face is having a very, very dry day, I put this on my face before I actually like put on my moisturizer and everything. My face is so smooth. That's what the bottle looks like. Seriously, this is a beautiful thing. I'm so happy that they sent this to me because I have been swearing by this lately. Swearing by it. It's such a good product. I'm one of those people also, see, I told myself I wasn't going to talk forever about each product, but I'm seriously obsessed with this. I'm somebody who's had a very, very hard time finding something to control the dry patches on my face. So when this came into my life, mama was happy. There comes a time in the video when we have to go to the not so favorites. I think I'm gonna need a sip of coffee for this one. The first not so favorite that I wanna bring up just to kind of transition, this is something I got from Birchbox as well. This is, I think the company's pronounced Kiehl's, K-I-E-H-L-S. I believe Sephora actually recently started carrying this brand. This is the Rare Earth Deep Pore Daily Cleanser. I got this after I got the Vasanti or Vasanti, I'm not sure how you pronounce that either. I got this in the box afterwards, or after that. So I was excited to try another facial cleanser. But if you guys watched any of my like more recent tutorials, you'll note that I did my foundation off camera because I had a very bad reaction. And I'm like 99.9% positive that this is what gave me that bad reaction. This was the only new product that I had used within that past week, skincare wise. And I swear the day after I used this on my face, I woke up and there was just like teeny bumps all over my face, all over my cheeks. It's just like a bad reaction, and they didn't like itch or anything of that nature, but my face and my cheek area and down along my jawline was so textured. It was so hard to put on makeup. I literally just hung on to this for the sake of showing it in the video, but this is going in the trash. It might work for somebody else, but there is something in this that my skin does not like. So the next thing I want to show you guys is something that I actually got in my most recent Ipsy bag, and I swatched it for you guys and everything. This is the Liquid Kohl Waterproof Liquid Liner. I had never heard of this before, but the reason I'm putting this in my disappointment video is because when I swatched this for you guys on camera, it was so jet black. It went on so smoothly. Also, it's supposed to be a waterproof liquid liner. I've worn this more than a few times recently because I like finding new liquid eyeliners. Other than my Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid liner, that's my holy grail liquid black eyeliner. So I don't know why I try to compare everything to that, because really I don't think there's anything better than that brand. But the way that this swatched and the way that this wore on my eye throughout the day was just two completely different things. Like I said, it's supposed to be waterproof. It smeared, it smudged, it bled throughout the day. Like, I got home yesterday from wearing this and I had like patches missing on my eye. So this was no good. I did not like that. And that's all I gotta say about it. The last thing that I want to share with you guys is something that I made a video on. It is the new Milk Makeup Dab and Blend Applicator. I tried this with their new Liquid Blur Matte Foundation. The foundation's not that bad, honestly, so I'm not including this. This was just, that was garbage, honestly. I've tried it a few times after that, and it doesn't blend your makeup in. It just kind of smears it around on your face. And if you watch that video, you'll see that my face was a hot mess. I have to go in with a beauty blender after it. I read a lot of reviews online that people will use this just to like apply it to their face and then use a beauty blender to blend it all out. Apparently, you're not losing as much product in your beauty blender as like you're doing it that way. But then why wouldn't you just use your hands? Like, that's my thing. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. And the purpose of this was to not have to use something like a beauty blender. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't want to use it if I have to use it and then use a beauty blender, because that defeats the purpose. So that's that. That's all I have for you guys today. Luckily, I have more favorites than not so favorites, which is always a plus. So guys, again, that's it. I want to thank everybody so much for watching. You can follow me on my social media channels. I do have Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. As always, I post you guys to that information down below. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, you'd like to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, we do have a little giveaway coming up. I am in the process of getting a couple more things ordered for it, but this is just to show my appreciation. You will have to be subscribed to participate, but you know, feel free to leave me a comment, some love. What are some of your favorites that you guys found this month? So really, guys, that's it. I want to thank you all so much again for watching. I hope that you all have a wonderful day.